If you have a kid that has mental health issues, like a teenager or a young adult or an adult kid, one of the things I think is important is that you don't want to be afraid of your kid and their issues, even if it's intimidating or overwhelming or you're freaked out because you don't know what to do. I'm going to talk about that because I know it's not easy to do. I'll give you an example of a dad actually who's 15-year-old, has no conscience, empathy, no remorse. She lashes out. She says and does really terrible things, sometimes really violent things. Doesn't feel bad, and it scares him. He's scared of his kid. He and his wife both are, understandably. So if you have a kid like that, or a kid that has, say, OCD, wash their hands a lot, locks the doors a lot, has a lot of repetitive ritual type behaviors, or they're depressed, they're failing school. These things can be understandably really overwhelming for parents, but I want to mention that the most important thing is to stay as present and calm as you can, which basically means you want to stay out of a reactive state as much as you can, or recover as soon as you can. By reactive states, I mean, like, for example, getting into fear about what's happening to my kid. They've turned into somebody I don't recognize, or like they're a monster. How did we produce this kid? Or the worry about, are they going to be like this as an adult? How are they going to function in the world? Panic, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to stop this. I don't know how to help them. The pressure that comes with that. I have to fix this right now. It's on me to solve this before it gets worse. Or shame or judgment, self-consciousness about, are other people seeing this? What are people thinking of them? What are they thinking of me? All of that is very normal. It's something that's going to come up regularly, but you don't want to stay there. So a few things I want to mention. One is, just because your kid is troubled or has mental health issues doesn't mean it's your fault, that you caused them, or that you did anything wrong. Two, it's okay to not know what to do and to not have answers, even about something that's that big, and even though you're the parent. And three, being present and patient as much as possible is really beneficial. And it's possible for us to do that. So we get like that about other crises, or there's sometimes in crises, people can stay calm. It doesn't mean that you don't care about what's happening or that you're apathetic. It's actually a good thing to stay calm and to be patient and to be present. So sometimes it takes life some time to sort out the bigger things, and it might take time to sort out your kid's mental health problem. So you do want to try things, read books, talk to professionals, reach out to somebody like me, try giving them more support, try backing off, giving them more space, talk to other parents in the same situation. You want to stay in problem solving mode. You do want to see what you can do. But it's most important, what I'm pointing to here is what you don't want to do, which is in your power, is to stay out of a state of panic as much as possible, to stay out of a state of reactions like I talked about earlier. You don't want to live in those, even though they may feel justified and valid. I can relate to wanting to be there. I have kids. I've been in moments of fear and panic. You just want to have a mind to recover and see that that's something you have the power to do, to be able to let go of that upset and that reactivity, because we're better problem solvers when we're calm and patient, when we're hopeful and present. And when we get back, basically, you get your well-being back. You want to live in your well-being as much as possible, even though your kid's well-being comes and goes. You can stay present and calm the way that you do in any other crisis. And I'm saying that's good for your kid to do that. That will not only preserve your mental health, but it will preserve your kid's mental health. And your stability and your grace, as much as you can find it, will actually have a positive effect on them. That's one of the things that I teach the parents of the teenagers that I work with. So now if you're watching this and you have a kid that's really struggling, one of the most pivotal things you can do for both of you is to find some level of rapport and connection with your kids so you can partner with them a little bit if they're struggling. I'm doing a webinar that focuses on that specifically in February 2026. You can click on the link below to find out more about it. It's called, Is Your Relationship with Your Teen or Young Adult Tense and Stressful? How to Hit the Reset Button. So if you're in that category of parent where you're dealing with a kid that's really struggling, this might if I were to prescribe something, this is one of the things I would prescribe. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful.